Where do you see fear? As a dentist of over 20 years, I can tell you that I see fear in the chair. And as a pilot still learning the ways of the sky, I can tell you that I see fear in the passenger seat. We've been told, don't be afraid. We've been conditioned to believe that our fear is something we should fight. But the path to bravery isn't through the battlefield, on an airplane, or even in the dentist chair. Your fear is a part of you, and it's time to stop fighting yourself.
After years of seeing what fear looks like up close, Jared Cox has made it his mission to speak to people's hearts and through genuine connection, help them embrace the fears that hold them back, keep them down, or prevent them from taking the next step to success. From dental patients to podcast listeners, business leaders, and communities, Jared Cox is relentlessly dedicated to helping others commit to a life of courage.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me here. As a dentist, I see fear every single day, and I see what fear does to people. Fear makes people avoid doing things they know they need to do. It's not uncommon for people to come to my office and tell me that they haven't been to the dentist in 5 years. Obviously, if you haven't been to the dentist in 5 years, you're much more likely to have a bad visit when you do go. But fear twists us up, makes us act against our own self-interest. How is fear affecting your life? Instead of trying to compete with our fear, what if we owned it? Would we have the courage to stop pretending to be someone that we aren't? Would we have the courage to look inside of ourselves instead of casting blame on other people? Today is not about anyone else. It's about you looking at you. So for just a few minutes, can we take a look at your fear?
With his background in dentistry, Jared has almost 2 decades of experience seeing people and patients when they feel they're most vulnerable. He doesn't treat the symptom. He knows how to get to the root. Jared Cox shines a light on the universal similarities of fear. He has a unique ability to reach people, to be let in, and show them how to tap into their courage that has always been there.
What if we viewed our strength not just by how tall we can grow, but by the width of our embrace? To grow in courage is to build capacity in our minds to embrace our whole selves. And when we allow space in our minds and in our lives for our whole selves, our core can support all kinds of growth.
Fear isn't always in the places that we can see or assume it to be. Our fear is a part of us.
We have to let our feelings be true. We can't be ashamed to be afraid. We can't be afraid to be afraid. My feelings belong to me. They make me.
The goal is not to rid yourself of fear. It's about learning how to thrive with fear by your side. No matter what fear looks like or is keeping you from, learn how you can show up in the midst of it. Discover your courage and live relentlessly.